Just as a bonsai plant condenses nature into a small space, some cities encapsulate Japan in one small area, allowing one to see this country's natural beauty and unique culture carefully preserved for thousands of years. In this adventure, we explored seaside towns along the Seto Inland Sea, where tradition meets innovation, fully capturing the heart of Japanese culture. It was between summer and autumn as I drive to Hiroshima Prefecture in western Japan, where I was to meet my good friend Hironori Abe, who invited me to see the city of Onomichi. I decided to get a head start on exploring the city, making my way up the Senkoji mountain.
From the top of this mountain, you can get a good view of Onomichi. It is an old Japanese port town that is not too well known, but it may just be the Japanese experience that you are looking for.
This special region along the Seto Inland Sea, or Setouchi, has been the location of famous Japanese films and TV dramas because it has preserved its old Japanese feel and natural beauty.
A lot of Japanese writers and filmmakers lived here in Onomichi. I guess the place was an inspiration for them.
A lot of creativity really flows from the place, and I learned that its residents are taking a very active role in preserving their city. One such company is Setouchi Holdings, with its parent company, the Tsuneshi Group, a shipbuilding firm. They have since expanded to other businesses that revitalize the town, aiming to build tourism and create jobs for locals. They have also entered the aviation business, which my friend Hiro-san is part of.
Today we're going to show you around the Setouchi from the air.
Wow, we get to fly?
Yes, I'll show you around the lands while we're waiting.
Setouchi Seaplanes is one of their many exciting projects, making the most out of their location by the inland sea.
This is a nice location that you have here. It's by the marina, but I don't remember. It's been a while since Japan had any float plane or seaplane operating. Why did you think about this?
It's been over 70 years, I believe, and the owner of the company wanted to donate to the city. And the best idea is to attract a lot of tourism.
And I think your location is so ideal for seaplanes.
It's a calm water, it's beautiful sceneries. It's a perfect situation here. So that's the reason why we studied seaplanes.
They have a state-of-the-art seaplane base, one of the best I have seen in the world. Seaplane maintenance is more challenging as it encounters more elements than normal aircraft. Constantly being exposed to seawater, it gets more prone to corrosion over time. Highly skilled mechanics and conscientious technical staff are necessary in order to properly maintain even these rugged machines. Before the flight, I was able to talk to one of their senior pilots, Captain Jiro Yamamoto.
What do you enjoy the most about flying small airplanes?
We can go anywhere, and this airplane is amphibian, so we can land at the airport, lakes, sea, everywhere.
Yes.
It's fun.
Makes it a lot different.
Yes, I think so.
And from your experience, any special skill that you think is necessary?
I think one of the important things, we have to know about the wind.
Exactly.
We have to know how to know wind direction, velocity, and both wakes.
Yes.
and wave heights.
So you have to be a pilot and a sailor.
Yes, yeah, I think so.
Having flown a lot of time on seaplanes myself, this got me very excited. Setouchi has a fleet of Kodiaks, a single-engine, turboprop initially designed to fly humanitarian missions in harsh environments. But they have transformed this workhorse into the perfect amphibian for sightseeing flights. We taxied and positioned ourselves for takeoff. Seaplanes always take off and land towards the wind. I could feel the ease of moving out of the water thanks to the Kodiak's Aeroset carbon fiber floats. Without bulging rivets and being almost 400 pounds lighter than aluminum floats, water drag is considerably less. After full power, we were actually on the step in no time at all. It was a short field takeoff for a plane of its power and wing design. We stayed at about 1,500 feet, flying low and slow, making our way over the Seto Inland Sea, a long body of water that separates 3 of Japan's 4 main islands. Setouchi was an important trade route in ancient times, before the railway system was built.
Very protected area for boats. We're not so lucky. It's a bit hazy, but it's still fun being on the floatplane.
We flew over the Shimanami Kaido, a 60-kilometer bridge connecting 6 different islands. It's a popular bike route, drawing cyclists from all over the world. The scenery was equally impressive as the aircraft we were flying. The glass cockpit was simple and straightforward. Handling is not much different from a fixed-gear aircraft. On short finals for landing, a gradual nose-up attitude, and we just waited for the floats to sit on the water. A short pull on the throttle for a beta thrust, and we were immediately at taxiing speed. The Kodiak is indeed the next generation in seaplanes. And seeing Onomichi from above made me very excited to explore more of the town. Up next, I experienced the comfortably slow pace of life in the picturesque hillside town of Onomichi, finding a place of spirituality and serenity. I am still in the idyllic Japanese city of Onomichi. After an exciting flight on Setouchi Seaplanes, I was invited to stay at the Bella Vista, a luxury hotel sitting on top of a hill, overlooking the marina and seaplane hub. Its maisonette spa suite, with its elegant wood interiors, is all about wellness. You can take a pick from their luxurious spa products for you to use in any of the room's relaxation spots. A bath with a view, heated rock beds, or spa treatment beds.
What a perfect view! The mountains, the calm waters, the beach, and for a pilot like me, of course, the seaplanes taking off and landing.
Bella Vista's inviting spaces look like they came straight out of a design magazine. This includes one of its award-winning restaurants, Eretegia. Eretegia means grill in the Basque language. And the focal point of the restaurant is its flaming grill, typical of the region in northern Spain.
It's open kitchen concept. You see what they cook and everything.
As such, diners are invited to experience the sights and smells of the feast being prepared. Local and international chefs work hand in hand to create recipes that take advantage of the local seafood and produce. The result is a unique fusion of flavors combining the best of both regions, made with the freshest ingredients.
The first time I'm going to eat Spanish food with chopsticks.
Bella Vista is only one item in Setouchi Holdings' long list of projects that aim to draw tourism in the area. Carved by the side of the mountain, Onomichi is famous for its small alleys, steep steps, and four-legged residents. While old shops continue to run, Onomichi is on a mission to attract younger blood into the town. And they do this by coming up with fresh concepts, such as this one.
So this is the Onomichi jeans.
Yes.
So the textile of the jeans is very famous here in this local area.
The area around Onomichi used to be a cotton-growing region, which led them to become a top producer of denim.
But they all look like they're used jeans.
Yes, exactly. That's the point.
To revitalize the region's textile industry, they thought of involving the whole community.
We provide a lot of professionals, jeans, like a fireman, a fisherman, a painter. So then they're gonna wear it for 2 years and then bring it back.
I see, and then you sell
And
it.
then we resell it.
From monks to mechanics to teachers and farmers, the unique fade or rips in each pair of pants reflect the wearer's daily life.
I think I like to have one. I don't know if they have my size. I'm 25.
25? You don't look 25?
Maybe something like this. Would they have it in different size? Or this one?
Yeah, this looks good.
Now I wonder to who this belongs to. Can you tell which?
Yes, this one belongs to the fisherman.
Oh, okay.
You wanna try this?
Yes, I want to try it.
Okay. So how is it, Rosan?
Well, what do you
Oh,
think?
looks good. Wow.
Well, it looks good. What do you think? Huh?
That looks good.
What a very interesting project. And I can finally feel what it's like to walk around in someone else's pants. Going around Onomichi, one will notice the deep spiritual connection of the locals. Zen Buddhism was widely embraced in Japan in the 12th century.
In Zen, all daily activities are opportunities to practice mindfulness. This school and temple was open to the public to allow everyone to experience this practice.
Shinshoji's spacious campus has different areas that let one experience Zen through each of the 5 senses. Kote is a ship-like structure that seems to be floating over the gardens. In the darkness inside, dancing ripples of light and sound make one feel like being in the middle of the ocean. If that does not calm you down, you can also try your hand at practicing Zen calligraphy.
They say that this writing helps one calm himself down and teaches him to be able to concentrate. Very difficult for me with so many things in my mind, I think. But I'm able to practice the little artistic talent that I have.
Though seemingly a mundane task, you become more and more involved with each stroke.
It really allows you to just concentrate and think and relax and forget all the troubles in life. And after you're done with this, and you sort of offer and request for a wish.
But I am told there is another form of Zen practice that involves the sense of taste. So I immediately show up at the doorstep of the monks in training. Here, they serve a special kind of udon.
雲水はですね、祝日と申しまして、毎月4と9のつく日は特別な日でですね、このような騒動を丁寧に掃除をして、剃髪、頭を丸めることですね。
So this is a good meal supposed to be for the monk.
その日の昼食は 雲水の一番のご馳走であるおうどんを食べることとなっております。その様子をこちらご感動で体験していただきます。
He then shows me how the monks eat their udon. The chopsticks were noticeably bigger than normal.
The chopsticks are so big. I don't know if it means I should eat a lot.
Monks usually read scriptures before the meals, and it is usually accompanied by the sound of a wooden clapper. The sound of the thick chopsticks can substitute for this. Each bowl is used separately for the broth, side dish, and pickles. Now for our special udon. The noodles are very thick and the broth flavorful.
I think I want to be a training monk already. That's very good.
The simplicity of the meal, coupled with an appreciation of Zen principles, allows one to eat mindfully. Though it didn't stop me from eating more than I should. After walking up Onomichi steps and exploring the town, there is no better place to wind down than at Bella Vista's famed spa. Their forehands massage is just what I need after a long day. As the sun set over the Seto Inland Sea, Hiro-san and I enjoyed the magnificent views plopped comfortably at the hotel's seaside deck. Up next, I venture from Onomichi to its nearby towns, picking up the pace to discover Setouchi's rich bounty. In medieval Japan, maritime networks transporting goods and culture expanded across the archipelago. The Seto Inland Sea was a main thoroughfare, and its control meant power and wealth. The Murakami clan dominated the inland sea for over 200 years, feared as pirates, but actually did a lot of legitimate business, doing fishing and guiding ships in the rough waters for a fee. That morning, I met one of their descendants, Tomo Murakami, an expert fisherman who will take us to the inland sea's fishing grounds. We sped through the waters to find a good spot.
Well, Murakami-san has chosen the right spot. Among all these islands, this he feels is where it's at. He's watching through this fish finder as well.
Murakami-san prepared breakfast for the fish.
Thank God I'm not a fish. Otherwise, I have to eat this.
Hiro-san and I also found ours.
Looks very sophisticated.
It's like a paper box.
I know. Thank you to Bella Vista for thinking of me. I'm always hungry. They know.
Now to get to work. We casted our lines and waited. The inland sea is known for being one of the best fishing grounds in Japan, as nutrients flow to it from the surrounding mountains. The waters look calm, but its strong tides let the fish swim with more effort, firming their flesh and increasing their flavor. My line started to bend, so I tried to reel it in.
Slow, slow. Okay. Well, I think I definitely got one. It's a big one. It looks like it's a whale. You ready? I think it's gone, but it's here, it's here.
That's cool.
My first catch, a red sea bream.
It's a big one too.
That's great.
They say this fish is served for special occasions. Feeling encouraged, we casted our lines out again.
It's a slight drizzle, but that won't stop us.
It wasn't long before I felt another bite on my line.
Okay, Hiro, you will just be an assistant if you don't catch anything. It's raining, but it's okay. Woohoo. Wow, what is this? What fish is it called?
Krodai.
Cloda.
It was a black sea bream this time. One of the tastiest fish for sushi.
We're getting better at this.
That's a good.
Yeah.
My fishing luck seems to be improving, rubbing off on Hiro-san as well.
I hope it's a big one. Are you sure it's not the jellyfish, Hiro-san? I'm ready. Is this the biggest net we have? Maybe Hiro-san got very big one. It might not fit the net.
Okay.
Okay. Yay! Great. Good size as well.
Nice.
I think tonight we'll be very full with sashimi. Well, last chance. He said he wanted to change all the baits. Still hoping we get the real big one. At this point, I will believe anything he says. He's been right so far in everything.
Alright, this is a big one.
Yes, it is. Feels like. Woo-hoo. And just when we said it we're ready to go, we caught another one. And it's the biggest so far. And he's right again. He said that at a certain time, when the tide changes, the big ones come out. Whew, this is a good one, huh?
It was a great fishing experience, and it wasn't even 10 in the morning. So we decided to explore more of the surrounding islands. Murakami-san dropped us off to the small fishing town of Tomonoura. Tomonoura may be a quiet, ancient town, but it has been the setting of famous Japanese animated films, as well as Hollywood blockbusters. From its Edo period lighthouse to its rustic old houses, it is really a charming place. Fishing is still the main source of livelihood. I chanced upon some fishermen packing the saltwater eel they caught. Dried fish is also commonly sold by the residents. Some local products are still sold traditionally. Thai miso, or miso marinated sea bream, is an ancient dish prepared in the town, eaten by fishermen before they take their boats to the sea.
I take a little bit. Same fish as we caught.
Yes.
I
This
can
morning, yes.
feel the flavor of the miso. But very nice.
You can dip with the vegetables, or you can also put on the rice and you can eat it. And it's also good match with the sake.
Another traditional product the town is known for is homeshu, a medicinal liquor with a 350-year history, only brewed in Tomonoura.
Yuri-san, how many generations have you been doing this?
私従業員ですけど、社長は7代目です。
7 generations. Wow. And what does it do?
ですね、滋養強壮なんですよね。だから体の体調を整えてくれる。あとはたくさん今買いに来られる方、花粉症の方とか、胃腸の調子の悪い方も多いですね。
Please give me bigger glass. I like to drink.
聞いてみましょうか。
A little bit, eh?
はい。
Tastes like a medicine.
It does taste like medicine, but I'm ready to run now. It's a quick effect. Yeah. She also says that it's for long life. Maybe you'll see me for another 100 years. What do you think?
元気に生きてください。
Genki.
元気に。
After experiencing the Seto Inland Sea up close, Hiro-san wanted me to visit another unique property in Onomichi. In keeping with the conservationist spirit, they have transformed an old maritime warehouse into a hotel dedicated to the huge number of cyclists that come to Onomichi. As you enter the U2 Cycle Hotel, you will notice its slick, minimal interiors, which houses a stylish bakery and cafe, a store selling local products, as well as a bike rental shop. Here a thought, I cannot leave Onomichi without experiencing its many cycling paths. So we picked out our bikes before settling in.
One thing good about this hotel is that one can bring his bike right into his room. That's really handy. Now, to get dressed for biking.
We rode out from the U2, passing through the boardwalk with great views of the water. Cyclists from all over the world are drawn to this place for its bike-friendly paths that extend through each of the different islands. Here and I did not dream of completing the whole 70-kilometer bike route, but instead took our time to appreciate the sublime scenery. Being on a bike gives you the freedom to explore sights up close, allowing you to stop at your leisure. After a nice, relaxing ride, we slowly made our way back to town.
Okay, after the cycling, let's try this famous ice cream shop here in Onomichi.
Oh, I
Karasawa.
always love ice cream,
Oh, that's great.
but you make me very tired before you feed me ice cream.
Okay, please.
This is a very good idea.
Oneshimasu.
Karasawa is a small shop famous for their handmade ice cream. Hiro made me try the Monaka, their classic ice cream sandwich.
This is original since 70 years ago. So it's been here for 70 years.
Very fine, very nice. Ice cream for me is very good.
It was a sweet ending to my stay in Onomichi, a place that brings Japan to a whole new light. The Seto Inland Sea is the gateway to Japan's nostalgic towns, filled with rich culture and traditions, and brimming with renewed possibilities. Just like the bridges and plains that connect its islands, it is Japan's link to the past and key to the future.
This has been your captain, Joy Roa. See you in the next Asian Air Safari.